we going?
Well, we're going to go first out the coast and then up Vancouver Island and check out Desolation Sound, and then probably go over the mountains by Whistler and come back. So,
Alright.
It's a gorgeous morning here, 45 degrees. It's about 7:30, so let's get ready to head out.
Okay, it's time to pull the plane out. We're off for an amazing flight through the Cascades on a spectacular Pacific Northwest day. Getting ready to spool up the turbine. Ignition. And we're getting ready to taxi out.
Yeah.
All systems go. Our flight avionics are coming up, doing our last minute checks, and we'll taxi out following an MD-80. Power up. Taking off runway 34. North departure with a left downwind out over Bellingham Bay. Visibility must be at least 100 miles today. Just crossing the Bellingham shoreline. We went south first and found some spectacular spires, did a few flybys, and then headed directly east out towards Winthrop. Look at these granite faces. As we were circling around the backside of this one, we noticed some people had actually hiked up and skied down one of the bowls. Think you were in the Swiss Alps. Actually, I've flown the Swiss Alps. This is better than the Swiss Alps. The spires are everywhere. To the back side of that mountain. This is on a low approach down through Winthrop. We were going to land and go to breakfast here, but we couldn't find any cars or any sign of life to get us into town. We did a low flyby. These are actually the hills that John and Matt go hunting in. On the way out to Winthrop, we flew high. On the way back, we flew low, just about the level of the peaks and below for a spectacular view. Check out this knife edge on that one. I don't think the Swiss Alps are this pretty. Ah, the Matterhorn. Look at how thin this knife edge is right there. Most people don't realize just how vast the Cascades are. They just go on and on. Getting back closer to Bellingham now, and we're approaching Mount Shuckson. This is about a 14,000 foot view looking down on Liberty Bell, just prior to arriving at Winthrop. Now coming around the north side of Mount Baker, looking down at the ski resort. We're approaching Ptarmigan Ridge. We're going to do a flyby, and we actually find a couple skiers up there skinning their way up the mountain. On the way back from Winthrop, we actually flew the valley and followed Highway 2 all the way back to Bellingham. As we approach the valley at low altitude, the Liberty Bells are just ahead on the right-hand side. We'll fly up to them and bank hard right, follow the road back towards Bellingham. There's the Liberty Bell right in front of us. Here's a skier skinning his way up Ptarmigan Ridge. Coming around the south side of Mount Baker. Amazing spires. The sun just lights the mountain up. As we came around the backside of Mount Baker, Matt got a good shot looking down into the vent holes as we did a close-in flyby of the peak of Mount Baker, and you can see the point right there where the mountaineers stand as they summit. On approach, back into 3-4 into Bellingham after 3 hours of flying. We got news from air traffic control that they were out looking for us. We canceled our flight plan, but for some reason it didn't get in the system, so they sent out search and rescue for us. Made for an eventful day. But we didn't do anything wrong, but it was sure funny seeing all the commotion when we got back on the ground.
Where'd we go today?
Went to Victoria. Tried to go farther north into Canada, but
Did you get me in trouble? You told me you wanted to go to Canada, and now they got the mountain rescue out after us and flight safety, and you're a troublemaker, you know that? Every time I go with you, something.
So then we went back east over Mount Baker, and then flew by Winthrop, took a flyby over the airport.
You want to do that again?
Yeah, that's awesome.
Okay. 3 hours of flying.
That's long that, right?
3 hours. Your butt sore?
Then we flew back up Highway 20, took a really good look at Mount Liberty, and
Yeah.
came back over the lake, pictures of our house. Landed here safely.
All right.
So,
We'll do it again.